this is another video now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna fall.
I feel so hyper right now. I don't know. And the wind is blowing my hair.
Hi, guys.
Wait. Ow.
Hi, guys. It's Tim, the dad.
Hair in my mouth.
Hi, guys. It's Tim, the dad.
Abby, the puppy.
Abby, the puppy.
Me.
Krystal, the daughter. And off camera is Gracie, the mom. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
We're going to take a moment to let Krystal show you guys a little bit of footage of the lake. And,
Well, we're going to pretend I did that, and I'll just cut footage in. So I don't have to get up on the camera right now.
okay, well, I thought we were going to consider walking back through.
I'm just going to say insert lake footage here, so I know where to put it.
Insert lake footage here. Roll that beautiful lake footage.
And then, okay, another thing I want to point out about this park is last time we were here, we had T-Mobile, which sucked epically.
T-Mobile.
One of my favorite
T-Mobile
stories
is not a travel-friendly cell
Well, they
service.
say AT&T is even spotty here.
Yeah.
Verizon's really the one that you're going to get throughout this whole park. One of my favorite stories is when everyone had to evacuate here because Conroe and all the other parks were full from Hurricane Harvey. My brother
No service anywhere.
My brother was out walking and there was a guy driving down the main road with his truck windows all rolled down, and he just heard him screaming, "No service anywhere." And it made us laugh because it was true.
Yeah.
But with Verizon, you get service, and I think our internet on Verizon is actually faster than it was at Colorado River.
Yeah, so far it's been pretty
so far.
reliable here. So
Maybe because there's not as many people.
if you're considering traveling around in an RV or a van or whatever like we do, definitely recommend going with Verizon for your cell carrier.
Or at least get a Verizon hotspot.
Yeah,
You don't have to, you may not have to switch all your phone things over. So like if you had AT&T for your phones and then Verizon hotspot, then chances are you'll get something that works.
Of course, I've heard that the jetpacks no longer come with unlimited data, but then if you do happen to get one with unlimited data, they're on the lowest priority at the cell tower, which means that when the towers get busy, it doesn't really get throttled, but when the towers get busy, normal cell phones get a higher priority than the jetpack, so it's definitely noticeably slower. And then if there's an emergency going on, the first responders actually have priority service. So the way Verizon works is first responders get the full boat of bandwidth, then your normal cell phones get the next boat, and then the jetpacks get the lower threshold, which is not, throttled. It's just the lower priority going through the tower.
You're clutching onto the lifeline.
Well, it was my security stick.
You've got a puppy. What more do you need?
He's a good puppy. He's my baby. I don't know. Hey.
I kind of did a bad thing. Maybe not bad thing, but I probably shouldn't have done it.
What'd you do? Look at the SPCA?
Yeah. I fell in love with a puppy. It's 3.5 hours away, and the shelter is only taking appointments right now. And they're so booked on appointments that they're not even taking new appointments right now.
Yeah.
So there's a high chance that the puppy's gonna be gone by the time completely. It's gone.
He's a Dalmatian mixed with something.
I think he's mixed with a lab.
Because he's black instead of white.
Yeah, he's
And
he's
his
only 3
hair
months
looks
old.
like a lab's hair, but Dalmatian's hair is pretty smooth anyway, but it's got that shine like the lab.
But he's only 3 months old, and what I was reading of Dalmatians is they are born usually solid white, and then they get their spots from like 5 to 7 months old. So he's only 3 months old, so I don't know whether he's going to get spots or not, but he was born mostly black with some white markings. He's got little white paws, a little white stripe going up his nose and his snout.
So Gracie, how do you like being able to travel again?
You're going to interrupt my book.
You're done.
He sticks his tongue out in pictures.
Like Abby does?
She sticks her tongue out.
Feels good? I say that we go ahead and
Scrap this
wrap
whole
it
idea.
up here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I probably won't do it.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
It's just really short.
Say bye. Well, you can cut stuff
The
into
question
it. We got
is-
the very beginning and the very end.
What?
Never mind.
We finished the question video.
Yeah, we'll include that into this
No,
video.
that's
it's
completely
separate.
separate.
Separate video.
She want more water.
Bye.
Abby.
Go ahead and cut it off. We're done, guys. Not at all.
Answer me this. Why are we such a mess?
Because we're us. And that's the only way we know how to be. A mess, 1, 2, 3.
Abby, what are you doing?
Waiting for us to go.
Hey.
Hi, folks.
What are you doing?
We're going on our first hike down in a long time, huh?
Where are we going?
Hiking one of the trails up behind Lake Whitney.
Here, you want to show a little bit ahead of you?
Got the pup. Got the camera. That probably wasn't a good idea. Got the daughter. Got the dad.
This trail is kind of right behind our campsite. So do people walk through our site to get to it, or the empty site next to us?
Well, this weekend they did. There were several groups that just walked up to our campsite, but yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like they're loitering in our site. Right?
Right. See, this one goes right up to another
Campsite.
somebody's campsite.
I
Come on,
see the
this way,
road.
Abby.
And we're going out without a map.
Yep. The only way I roll.
I don't know about you, but I roll downwards.
Well, be careful here because this is a little rocky.
This is the one park where I was walking down a trail a couple years ago, last time we were here, and I slid on some rocks and scraped my knee up.
I don't think it was this trail over here.
No, it wasn't. It was the trail going to the lodge.
Yeah.
But it's this park.
Yep.
You were walking this trail when I did that.
Yep.
Because you wanted me to get the truck and pick you up and drive you home.
I don't know, buddy.
What?
Okay, Miss Surefoot. This is gonna be fun.
No, 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 no. What?
Come here, Abigail.
How is she getting across?
Come here, Abigail.
You carrying her?
Yeah, come here.
Dear
Come
God,
here. Come here.
I'm gonna die.
Come here. Come here.
I don't think I'll ever understand why you have better balance than I do.
I'm a B-O-Y.
Wait. Yeah, say that again.
So why does that fence just start right there? That's weird. Just out of nowhere, they decide, okay, we need a fence here.
Like people can't just go right around.
Yeah. Not right now, but that's exactly what you gotta do.
They're just like that. I'm crying again.
You don't trust the universe?
And, it's just the longer it goes on.
You know.
It's just the longer it goes on, the less and less hope that I'm having. And I was so amped up and so confident that it'd be like, Tuesday we'd get to go get him. And he's it for me. If someone else gets him before I can take him home, he's the one.
Whew. Look at where we just came up. Oh,
Abby,
beautiful day. Abigail.
Abigail, come here.
Hi, pretty.
Hi,
Hi, pretty bird.
come here.
You happy? Wagging that tail. Huh? Oh, boy.
Instead of coming here, she just stops and waits for us to come to her.
Yeah, she ain't coming here. That's your job, homie. You want me? You come get me. Unless you got a treat in your hand. I'm sitting right here.
How does this work?
Hey folks, we're up at Inspiration Point on the trails around Lake Whitney, doing a little hiking for the first time in, so long. I don't have my memory that far back. We've done a lot of walking the last couple months, but this is the first hike we've been on in forever.
2 months? At least.
At least 2 months. I mean,
Well, we didn't do any hiking at Medina.
We didn't do any hiking at Medina. I don't think we really did any hiking at Verde Valley.
We did one trail at Medina.
So I think the last hiking we did was probably
we didn't hike
in
at all.
California.
We didn't hike at all in Vegas, so it's been like since December.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Was the last hike when? Yeah. Well, no, we hiked some when we were, or what do you call that, walking when we were at like Montezuma as well.
Yeah,
that was more walking.
Well, there was a little bit of altitude change there, but I guess you could say we went hiking at the Grand Canyon, but we really didn't go down into the canyon and change altitude, so most of that was walking.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
It's been quite a while.
I think mostly I was just gonna say that I went and did it and I fell in love.
You fell in love? What's his name? Let me get the shotgun.
I'm about to cry again.
Why? Okay, so here's the deal. She found
it's
cute
been
little Dalmador.
It's been a month since Champ.
Yeah, but she found a cute little Dalmador at the SPCA.
He's a Dalmatian mix, and we think with his coloring that he's mixed with Lab, but it's not certain.
So his name is Blaze, but she's already renamed him to Oliver.
He's 3 months old.
He's 3 months old.
He doesn't have his spots yet.
She'd waited quite a while for the SPCA to reopen, and now they've reopened to appointment only. And guess what? You got to fill out a web form to get an appointment, and ever since she found him, the web form has been down due to
high volume.
They've shut it down and said they'll open it up once they get their current appointments done.
At first they said check back May 11th, and Friday was May 8th.
Yeah, today would have been
today's May 11th, and literally I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning, and I checked it because last time I was looking at the website, they updated their list of puppies at like 5 in the morning, so I thought maybe they'd update it. They didn't update it, and I woke up every hour.
So now it says
and checked
we're
it.
Still got too many people waiting for appointments, so the form is closed until we can get through some of these.
And all it says is just check back later for more information.
So she's afraid he's going to get adopted before she can even get request an appointment, much less get an appointment. But I'm hopeful. We'll see. That was Abby.
Abby?
But he's a cute little booger.
I can insert a picture because I have his picture. But that. How when that... How was I going to say this? Is you look like you're resting on my head.
Aren't I? I'm on my walking stick, guys.
But how I was adamant that after Champ passed that I didn't just want any dog. I wanted to, take my time and look and wait for, the one. And I was originally thinking, since we didn't know when the shelters were going to open back up, I was originally thinking, well, maybe just wait until we get to Conroe. That way we're, closer to Houston, because the SPCA, the shelter that we really like, is in Houston.
But it turns out Neo's actually at the SPCA now.
What?
Neo.
Who?
The one. From the Matrix.
But I'd been watching the website ever since they opened just because I love looking at dogs in general, and I never actually expected to find. And you know, Dad was really adamant about me trying to find a smaller dog. You know, he was really advocating for a smaller pup.
One could hope.
I mean, I think he really wanted me to get another dachshund like Abby, but
Yeah, but instead she found one that can drive the RV.
Yeah, I googled, are Dalmatians good in RVs? And the first story that popped up was this guy who was at a fishing expedition, left his, like, I think 2-year-old Dalmatian in the RV while he was doing the fishing. It's a competition, not an expedition, but left his dog alone in the RV. And Dalmatians are curious pups, and if they don't get, you know, high volume. Anyway, long story short, the Dalmatian had figured out how to put the RV into gear and reversed it into the lake.
So there's that.
But I mean, I'm rambling and I'm crying. It's hard. I had so much, from Friday through now, I had so much hope and so much excitement, and I was so confident that I was going to get to bring him home tomorrow. And now I don't even know when they're going to open up for requests for appointments, much less when they're even going to call to confirm the appointment, because you do have to go through like a little interview process thing. When normally, you know, in the good old days, you could just walk into the shelter and adopt one right off the bat, you know.
Okay, chin up, Cupcake. It'll happen. Let's show this kid on the road.
You can go run the thing while I sit here.
This is why they call this inspiration points, because you can see up over the treetops. Well, I don't know why they call it that, but that's, I guess you can just come up here, chill out with a sack lunch and get inspired. But it's beautiful.
Did you trip?
No,
You looked like you tripped.
I did not. Alright, let me know.
10 points to whoever can tell me what those things are. Because they don't necessarily look like ladybugs to me.
Whatever they are, they're devouring that flower. Okay.
How long have we been hiking?
For an hour and 5 minutes.
Minus.
We've gone 1.60 miles.
Well, that's because our pace is slow, and it's minus the however long we sat down to film and take pictures and stuff.
That's technical.
Whoa.
Did you almost trip?
No, I almost dropped the walking stick.
Oh.
But we're getting close to the end.
Yep. Well, then we still got to walk back to camp.
Yeah.